Okay, here we go again, part 2, since my phone wants to have alarms. I'm doing my Cosmic Fog review. Sorry for the not gonna do that anymore here. Got the milk and honey. This is one of my top 15 flavors so far, I'd say. I got a lot of samples from different companies. I also do reviews on those, even though the ones I don't like, but I'm not gonna vape them in the video because they make my stomach turn and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna run backwards since I just did the Kryptonite on my wicks, and Kryptonite's number 1. It says, my only weakness, a vape that you couldn't put down to save your life, makes Kryptonite true to its name. A sweet, refreshing blend of cool melon paired with your favorite candy makes this bottle of juice that you'll finish as fast as a speeding bullet. Now, I don't know what their favorite candy is, but my favorite candy is Jolly Ranchers, and the Easter Sweet Tarts or any bigger Sweet Tart version is my favorite candy. I just dripped the Kryptonite on here. I don't really get the melon notes. I mean, it has some type of sweet flavor, but it's not really melony to me. It tastes more like, I don't know, it has real perfumey flavor at the end. It's definitely not one of my favorites from the Cosmic Fog. Number 2 on the list is Church. Church, the description is, your new favorite day of the week, Sunday. Scoops of old-fashioned vanilla ice cream, lightly drizzled in decadent hot fudge. The flavor is topped off with the subtle notes of sliced bananas, which combine for the perfect vaping treat. Now, to me, Church tastes more like the Yoo-Hoo drink. If you like the Yoo-Hoo drink, you'll really like the Church. I couldn't nail what the flavor was for a while, but when I finally did, I realized it was Yoo-Hoo. I didn't drink one for like a couple years, so I couldn't identify it, but that is really the best description I can give you of the Church. The banana is real light at the end. You might catch it or you might not, depending on your palate. Next up is the Shocker. This is one that I like. It's sweet strawberries, which is probably why I like it. I like berry flavors. And a perfect medley of tropical fruit draw you in just in time for the shocking burst of citrus lemonade to dance along your taste buds. Whether you're trying to stay cool or just want to remember those relaxing summer days, the Shocker is a must-have for vapors nationwide. Shocker is one that I like, and I don't really like lemony flavors. Serial Killer and another Fruit Loop juice I had, I vaped them, it turned my stomach, and it just totally turned me off of the citrusy stuff. But this actually is pretty good. It's, like I say, everything's better in a tank. This is my favorite tank at the moment. It's the Billow. I've run this thing at 150 watts and not had a dry hit with Max VG juice. Now, I know that's saying a lot of people think you can't put Max VG into a tank, which is not the case. Me and my girlfriend, my juice only Max VG, and we put in our Kanger tanks. We used the Newport honey melon blend for a while before we finally broke away from the menthol and got onto the fruity flavors. Yeah, the Shocker overpowered everything, but the lemon is really good. I don't really know what the other fruit medley is. I can't identify it. Maybe other people can. But the Shocker is definitely good. I would definitely recommend the Shocker. Next up is Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey is #1 rated by 2 vapor magazines for the candy flavor, which honey's not really candy or milk, so I don't know. But the description is, close your eyes and imagine a vape lighter than air. You see fields of puffy marshmallows as far as the eye can see. The sky opens down and sweet milk rains down. Open your eyes in time for the perfect note of rich honey to cap it off. Finally, you have arrived in the land of milk and honey. The milk and honey to me is good. This is like my 3rd bottle I'm on. It's good, but there are like things that affected me that didn't like the flavor, depending on how tight my wicks were or too much cotton. It didn't really taste that good. In the tank, in this Billow tank, it's awesome actually. It actually feels like your mouth is coated with the honey, and it leaves a really nice flavor on your tongue. Next up is Gummy Cola. Gummy Cola, those chewy gummy cola bottles we all loved as kids are back with a twist. Cola Gummy is a flavor simple as its name. The flavor is unmistakable, comes with a rush of fizz like you just popped the top on a can of soda. This is not simply a flavor, this is an experience. The cola gummy's good. This is still my sample I had from them, so you can see how much I try to go back to it, because sometimes stuff, you don't like it at first, and then you hit it up and it's good. The cola gummy is not one of those cases for me so far. I'll let it sit again and go back to it, like I always do. I don't want to give biased reports because juice doesn't steep long enough, or whatever the case may be. And then finally, up from Cosmic Fog, we have the Nutz. Ready to go, Nutz? Let's do it. Sweet and juicy strawberry preserve spread evenly over fresh ground almond butter, infused with only the most subtle notes of whipped honey cream. All this flavor between 2 slices of a fat, billowy cloud, just how Mama used to do it, if your mom was Rachel Ray. The Nutz is pretty good. My friend really likes it. I gave my bottle away. It's just not my type of vape experience that I like, but he really likes it and he buys bottles of it. So it just depends on what your flavor palette is like. And this is my review on the Cosmic Fog line. Like I said, I recommend highly Milk and Honey, Church, and the Shocker. The other ones might be better suited for your palate, who knows. But thanks for checking out my review. And my next review coming up will be of the Boosted line. I'm gonna let that steep for a little bit longer, and then I'll do it. I had the wastegate in my tank yesterday, and although I vaped through it, it was not my favorite vaping experience I've had. A lot of people really like the wastegate, but the raspberries is just too overpowering, and the cheesecake's not strong enough to me. But I'll get to that next time. 412 Vapors, check me out on Facebook. Sour Syrup, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, both on there. Have a good day, and vape on. Live long.